Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Tassinix, and welcome to Season 57, 5 vs. 5 Grand Arena Championship, Week 3, Round 2, for Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Hey, good afternoon, everyone. Death's Helm, good here for the Helldivers. Not yet, man, not yet. I tried streaming that a little earlier this year. My computer was not a big fan of that experience. It was slowing down, getting jammed up, going over that CPU limit. Gonna need to upgrade the rig maybe later this year. I actually got this computer back in 2017, so we're definitely due. Sheepdog, hello all, good to see you, man. Good to see you. And Enoch, it's been real. Best profile Enoch. Yes. The Enoch icon is actually pretty stout. And they did a great job on his character model. Very high fidelity. Yes, indeed. It was real. Yes. That's how. Well, your computer doesn't love democracy then. Funny enough, I'm like almost level 120 in the game, so me and the computer love going out there and doing stuff for democracy, just not on stream. Anyway, our opponent today is Seigomarü, the living legend. He was a good friend. We used to be in the same guild way back when we were in Vanguard. I want to say he left Vanguard sometime ahead of when I did, so we had long since gone separate ways, but good memories, good times way back in the day. Let's go ahead and get the predictions started here. Put some music back on, yeah? Something like that. Alright, Alright, we'll go with the 3 or last 4 or more. That seemed to work for you guys last time. Rambam001 just gave the follow. How you doing, man? Good to have you back playing the game. I saw you were streaming, what was it, just yesterday? So, good to see, the ship is righted and you're back out doing it. Glad to see that. Alright, let's get this on screen. Okay. So rank 66 fighting rank 85, and yes, Though he is a dear friend from way back when, he is nevertheless part of the degenerate TW Cheating Guild Claw Patrol. So, sorry you have to live with that, man. I am. All right, GP-wise, 14.7 million to 13.7, so I got a stout advantage there. A lot of green on this screen, if I'm being honest. Top 80 GP, 3.14 to his 3.03 million. Zeta's my 359 to his 349. JAC Omicron's my 64 to his 47. Top 80 average speed, my 165 to his 156. All right. Mod analysis, plus 25s, my 232 to his 209. 20 to 24s, I have 493 to his 348. Plus 20s, I have 725 to his 557. And then for plus 4% offenses, I have 187 to his 119. And plus 6% offenses, 65 to his 27. Yeah, Rambam says, yeah, brother, ship is still tilted, but it's on a right course for now. Good to hear, man. Happy to be back in the swamp known as Swugga. Yeah, it's always a mess. And, you know, I'll say this. The new Datacron set is nowhere near as complicated as set 16, so it feels like, you know, there's like a lull coming in the complexity of the game. I think we'd all welcome it with as crazy as 16 is. All right. Relic analysis. Total levels. My 2233 to his 1889. Wow. Relic 9s. My 106 to his 45. More than double his Relic 9. Wow. Relic 8's 137 to his 81. And then when we get down to Datacron analysis, my total rerolls 355 to his 472. Level 9 Datacrons, I have 55 to his 54. Neither of us are messing with anything under a level 9 Datacron, apparently. So what does all this mean? This guy's fighting exactly at the same neck of the woods that I am, with a significantly smaller account, so he's being pretty shrewd. He's doing something right. GL comparison, what's he got going? The slower slacker, it's not that slow though. 580 isn't terrible, but slow JML. Okay. Everything else looks pretty reasonable. Nothing really jumping out. Super fast cat 381. All right. It's a mess we love. Weird relationship. Indeed it is. All right, so capital ships are all evened up. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Omega Bot report. So this is pulled for the last 2 weeks of the season. We can see that presumably he is a Japanese player, and he is playing at what I expect are reasonable Japanese hours to sit around for a couple hours and belt out Swugga. So he's going to attack very late in the round. To the best of my knowledge, he's not yet attacked. So we'll have to find out. All right, mod comparison. We can see I've got that big hump there, and we're pretty competitive after about 25. But before that, I've got him good. GAC Omicron's too many to list off which ones he's missing. Although, would I say any of them are essential? I do like the Hondo one. I don't use it much, I will say that these days. I do like the Jar Jar ones. He's missing one of them. Okay, yeah, you don't need all the clean ones. Okay, yeah, I mean, he's got most of the good ones. Oh, he doesn't have the Zoriomi? Ooh, controversial. All right, efficiency-wise, 65, 64, 63 are the super majority of his attacks. You've got, what? Maybe 8 or so attacks total, something like that, across 2 weeks. 8, 9 attacks, 10 attacks, something like that. 10 attacks across 2 weeks that he had to clean up. That sounds like he's doing better than me with that. So, You can go ahead and dismantle the orange Datacron set, right, since TW and GAC are locked in. That's right, yeah. I mean, week 3's locked in, and you're currently in the last TW where set 15 will exist. So yes, you can start breaking those down. I usually try and have about 30 million data cache. Like, you can have up to 60 now. I try to have about 30 when it's time for me to start breaking down these datacrons. And that way, I don't run into a problem that I run into previously. Like, I almost had it capped out before when it was time to break down the last set. And then so quickly you're running over cap and you're just wasting it, man. It feels terrible. I wouldn't do that. So I get about halfway to your cap. And then when you start breaking through 5, 6, 7, 8 of those datacrons from set 15, you're going to find that you're almost capped out on cache, but you're going to quickly go through those materials on the new crons. So that's my advice there. All right, defense-wise for Seigomarü. So DTMG, General Grievous, Boss Nass, Trench Watt, Qui-Gon Jinn, Palp Starkiller, Cere Malicos, Mon Mothma, Jabba, Traya, Reva, Ray Swallow, Saw, Finn. Interesting, he does Finn, but he doesn't have the Zori Omi. Ray, C, Kelleran, Ray Swallow. He mixes it up a bit, so I'd say all the way up to Reva. I'd expect we would see a lot of flex after that. Negotiator, Executor, and Malevolence on defense. So he's saving the Primo for offense. Not really trying to take any chances in fleet. Fair. Defenses by zone. So this is really well divided, right? He is very frequently rotating his defenses. What does this suggest? It suggests that he scouts his opponents. And, he sees, okay, I see you like to use this counter for Boss Nass and this counter for Queen Amidala. So I'm going to arrange things so I draw this up and set up a punish for you in the back wall. It's good stuff. All right, but we would expect to see, generally, Boss Nass, Trench Watt, and then just kind of a mix of, I don't know, E-teams. We'll see. Best of luck with your run, buddy, says Sweens. Hey, appreciate you, Sweens. Thanks for stopping in, man. You were streaming just a little earlier this afternoon, right? I wasn't able to catch it, but how did it go, man? How'd it go for you? Let me give a shout out to both of my streamer buddies. If you're not already watching Ram Bam, if you want to see a man get extraordinarily angry at a phone video game in a way that does entertain and amuse you, I've had my fair share of healthy chuckles. Ram Bam is your man. Sweens, oh, he raided? Oh, I missed the raid? When did I miss that? My bad. And of course, gotta check out Sweens. What happened to Sweens, man? Raided you not long after I got absolutely pissed with fleets. Sorry to hear that, bro. It's tough. Did you get hosed by the Leviathan with like the B-28 dagger and sass thing? Because basically, if you get to take turns reasonably, then it works with Chimera the same as it usually does. If they get lucky and they start that turn meter train on you, you just get to sit there and get lapped and shit. It's bad. You're very welcome, guys. You're very welcome. Look where I said raid inbound. Yeah, you know what? I missed that. I did miss that. That is all on me. You know? Oh, you know what? You know why I missed it? It's because I refreshed my Twitch page and it lost that. So sorry. Hats off from MJ. What's going on, MJ? Trying to see this beautiful ball dome, mostly ball dome. All right, offense-wise, what's he saving? Bane, Slacker, JMK Cat, Afra, Leia, Malgus, Sortie, Sith Eternal, Lord Vader, Queen Amidala. Wow, this might be the first guy I'm fighting all season. The last 2 seasons of 5 vs 5 that's using Queen on offense. I might be wrong about that, but it feels like this might be first or second. So that's very rare. JML, Reva, Gas, BKM, and then other things as needed. Leviathan, Profundity, and Chimera. Interesting. He had, really, with Chimera or Executrix. And he's had drops with Leviathan and Chimera. That's unfortunate. All right. Oh, God. I've got to move past this one. I really hate that track, man. Okay, and Shameless Beast, stop getting up here to eat snacks off my desk. Shameless Beast. I want you guys to see this. This is the face of a shameless beast. Shameless. There is no remorse, even though she is cute. Very cute, in fact. Shameless. Thief. Food thief. That's what you are. Stuff. Alright, what gave him trouble so far this season? A CLS, a Ray team, an Aphra team, Iden, a Savage lead, an Enoch lead. That could be interesting. I'm really looking forward to the next 3 season, man. This next set is going to be fun. Yeah, my patrons already have the set 17 video that I made with Aesop, so it'll be coming out in just a few days on YouTube for public release. Just a few days, I think Monday. Trench Watt, a JMK, a Gas. A lot of the regular candidates, Jabba I'm surprised on, because he's actually pretty good doing Aphra versus that. A Caloran and a Boss Lance. Okay. Leviathan and Malevolence he dropped on. Interesting. So like a Leviathan mirror gone bad. Huh. Alright. She is not a chonker. She is not a chonker. I just had her very close to the screen. She's actually a very diminutive little kitty. Very sweet. Alright, how are we doing on the prediction timer? Where are we at with that? Okay, looks like we've run out. Let's get into this. Alright, as far as I know, yeah, Seigomarü has not started attacking. So, we'll see. We'll see. Alright, I can't go into a ton of detail, you know, obviously, so we'll just talk about my top wall defense right now. We've got DTMG, Night Trooper, Enoch, Scout, and DTP. Man, basically, the only character that's not Relic 9 on this team now is Scout. I have the others up to Relic 9. It's gonna be good, man. It's gonna be a good couple of seasons. I'm gonna like these Imperial Trooper crowns. It's gonna be fun. Alright, got GG, Stap, B2, Magna, and B1. Yeah, I had this on week 1 defense a lot, and it produced for me, so I'm not mad at it. What does I feel like? Can't be. There we go. That's better. Alright, Ray, Swolo, Han, Chewie, and Nest with the Nestcron down. Then Trench, Django, Dooku, Newt, and Watt with the Wattcron. Yeah, it's going to be a good time. Bottom front. So, what do you do to the guy that saves most of the goods for offense? You got to see what you can pull from him. And I can't really say too much more without giving away what I've kind of got set up to do in the back. But the idea here is, let's see if we can't pull something interesting here. He's got good counters for all of these, but we'll see. Mr. DM. Let's see here. Somebody asked me. Gotta respond to a DM here real quick. Alright. Bottom front. Got Cere, Malicos, Cal, Crew, and Fulcrum. This is gonna be fun, guys. Striker, you know the GG loses to Wampacron, right? Did you know that people in week 1 lost with their Wampacron to my GG? How's that for a counterpoint? Like, it was holding for me on week 1, so if people had the bright idea, not all of them were successful. But I take your point, if he's able to pull it off, alright. But I wasn't really impressed in week 2 with what I could do with him on offense.
But for the grace of God.
Appreciate it. Thank you, Death's Helm. Before the grace of God, indeed. Like, using GG on offense last week against Saw, just immediately losing B1 like that. Having a multi-shot Saw because, I mean, not that long ago, GG was just cleaning out Saw teams at the top of their game with that Chiricron. Not anymore, man. Anyway, so yeah, after the Cere... oh yeah, I forgot to show you guys. I wanted to show you. So you guys know my Malicos has got like just under 13,000 offense naturally. And that's before this support cron here with just under 90% added physical damage. Let's have a gander, shall we? Let's have ourselves a look. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one right there. I like that. All right, let's see what Fulcrum looks like right now. Yeah. So, let's see what happens. With the health and protection recovery level 9, it's got something like high 90% win. Hey man, I hear you, and I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm not saying that he can't do it. What I'm saying is, folks were capable of doing that week 1 of the season, and they weren't doing it. They weren't succeeding with it anyway. So we'll see. I'll have to hope that him being smaller than me means that if he chose to do it, his Wampa might get outclassed. No promises, right? I don't know. Tassenix ist ein guter Streamer. I can mostly figure out what that means. Alright, got Gas 501st down with a Galactic Republic damage reduction level 6. Queen Amidala with my Palcrom. We got set 15 back. So, yeah, Seigomarü demonstrated proficiency with that sortie team last week. And I looked into the data a little deeper. There are compositions of set 15 or 16 that have been able to hold, though there are few. I wanted to try 15 because I did 16 a bunch last week, so we'll see what happens. All right, Nass, Jar Jar Tarpals, Boombadir, and yeah, Phalanx. With my Jar Jar Crumb. Somebody is playing with a bag. Tenacity modding to stop target lock and you're away, but it'll be interesting to see your history. Yeah, go take a look at my week 1. Maybe people didn't throw Wampa at it, but I know people would have been capable of doing it, you know? If they didn't, and Seigomarü is able to land it, hey, man, you know? All right, top side, he's got Qui-Gon, JK, Cam, Kit, and GK, followed by his own Gas 501st team with what appears to be a tank cron. Okay, high protection, high physical damage. Interesting. Very interesting. Not a ton of defense, but it basically... Well, that's fine, because I mean, the way that I usually do this fight with bounty hunters, I'm forcing 5s to sacrifice anyway, so it's just as well that I'm hoping to ignore him. Might be hard to ignore him, though. Gonna be having this taunt and whatnot. They taunt for 2 turns. So that means that we're actually gonna have to straight up hustle because of Rex, which means I should do this with like a high defense cron of some kind. Boss man, subscribe with Prime. Subscribe for 10 months. Thank you kindly, Sir Boss. Good to see you, man. Can't wait for set 17 so my Koth could finally be useful. Man, you're the one with the Relic 9 ETH Koth, man. I mean, I appreciate, you know, nothing says I'm a devoted member to the shared cause of my guild like syncing on ETH Koth Relic 9 for TV. Won't be seeing me do that. But yeah, I respect the effort. All right, so that's super high prod gas. It is a good thing that we plan to make him sacrifice himself. All right, get blown up rather. All right, Trench, Django, Dooku, Newton, Watt of his own, followed by his own GG team. Note that he does not have B2 in here. He has Droidica instead, for the reason that he much prefers to have B2 with his Afra team against Jabba's on defense. So, if that is the plan for him, yeah, this GG team is greatly diminished. No idea what I'm going to use against it yet. I'll have to probably look it up. But it has an attacker level 6, so that should be interesting. All right, bottom front, where the games begin. Sith Eternal, Set, Daka, Zombie, and Xeris with the Xeriskron. Followed by Cere, Cal, Malicos, Crew, and Fulcrum. Nass, with the Nasskron, I will note. That's interesting. Traya, Nihilus, Scion, Talon, and Savage. Traya lead, yeah, okay. And I know from experience doing this with Sith Eternal that it is more painful for Sith Eternal to fight the Savage comp. In the end, you end up in like a slap fight with Talon, and you can lose that slap fight. Not proud of that, but it can happen. Don't hate Eth Koth, the Force is strong in him. I mean, wasn't he among the handful of Jedi that just unceremoniously got their backs blown out in Palpatine's office? Like Chapow, Wow, Pow, like Adam West era onomatopoeia on the screen. Slice! Plunian, first time chat. Hey, Plune, what's going on, man? He did his best. he did. I'll tell you what. Nobody takes a lightsaber blow like to the chest quite like Eth Koth. Man's doing it up out there. All right, so what's the game plan for all this? Well, to be honest, I don't know. I think the first thing I want to do is like Inquisitorius for this, because I looked into this Sith Eternal thing. I saw that he liked running this last week, and I thought he had good results with it. Some people were getting caught out, and didn't want that to be me. So you can do this with C, I guess, but Slacker and Reva seem to be the go-to. So I think we're gonna go ahead and do Reva here. Reva Kron. Don't think I need 9th for this application, because this is about make them go boom. Consequently, I usually have been saving this Revacron with a super high armor penetration for use with Cere Malicos. Not going to need to worry about that, because my Cere's on defense. So, here we go. Oh, it's another one of these songs, man. Why do they have a couple songs in this track list that sound like terrible Applebee's commercial background music? Okay, so, how do we play this? First reminder, how does this work? All allies gain 10% max health. Dispels all buffs from a random enemy. And she would have a revive. So when she's doing this dispel, either through the Kron or through her unique, she'll trigger the death mark from Reva lead. We kill her. She doesn't do anything else of value. Everybody die. We're faster than Sith Eternal, so probably AoE to open up, and then just play it from there. All right, let's have it. Hello there. Okay, so far so good. Okay, 6 stacks and the death mark over there. Let's be efficient. Oh boy. Better to dispel. I mean, both are reactive, but having yours purged down and then I can knock yours off. Ideally, we kill Daka now twice. Finish the job. We've already used both specials off of Grand Inquisitor, so I'd like to push his cooldowns around a little bit quicker. Would use her third. Okay. Doink. Sure, why not? 5. Yeah. Give ourselves the DI. Sure, let's go ahead and do this. I think that's an ability block too, because of this. Well, it should have been. It was the thought that counted, I'm certain of that. Alright. Strong opener. Let's write that one in. Okay, a little less certain about the next moves. So, what? I've done JML against Cere Malicos before. We'll certainly be out ahead. Take an attacker cron. I like that. I think I used the tank cron and it was okay, but I can't imagine that it would be better than attacker. So we'd use Efflux and then Mark. And then just kind of roll it. Either that or it's C, but I feel like it's C here and JML here, right? And then, as far as what I'm doing for these guys, it's kind of an open question. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't looked at chat in a minute. Alright. 6 exposes. Alright, that's what I thought I might have not seen. I thought it was that exposed or was that purge? It's like, oh, it was probably purge. It should have been purge, but it wasn't. It was exposed. Alright, fair enough. Let's see. But Eth, Koth almost beat Grievous in Clone Wars. Oh, okay, I got you. Bladed Hilt didn't do much. Yeah. Very fair. Hey, nice. It's been a couple streams since I've had to ban some spam horseshit. But always good to keep those muscles flexible. Alright, how's this not gonna work for me? It's not gonna work if Talon slaps the shit out of you. Which she's gonna do, because there's gonna be a bunch of debuffs involved. So how do you want to handle that? Previously, JML has worked on this. I'm sure we could make it work again. They can't ignore taunt like they could before, so JML might be better than usual. I also have Jabba. Hasn't Jabba historically been very, very good against Traya? Because, I want to say, didn't I write, where did I feel like I needed JML most? Yeah, I mean, I guess I can try that. I want to say Leia's better against Jabba level 9, right? Do I have a Jabba Nass level 9. Many 65 banner combinations. We can assume Drogon R2. That is fine. Mon Mothma. Interesting. I guess we could do that. I see. Okay. And then I'm sure that's a Stormtrooper Han Kron. When this has lost, nobody's losing. Is that irrespective of stats? Yeah, it kind of is. It's just worse banners, it would seem. When you have low defense. So we could get stuck. 4 minutes 52 seconds, 4 minutes 22. Leia is also potentially good against Cere. I think I remember seeing that. Yeah, see, somebody did it. It looks like there's more than one way to skin that cat, too. I don't think we'll need Raddus, so this might be useful. Well, first... So, my inclination would be to do something like C set here. But I feel like that's maybe a little cheeky. Because we'll definitely be able to get our 2-stack out. And I've lost without it before to Talon in the aforementioned Talon duel. So... set. And the question is, do I also bring GBA? You know, set will get isolated, so a second tank doesn't seem imprudent in general. Yeah, I think GBA is a reasonable commitment. How much does it matter? It could matter. I think I've definitely had it happen before, even this season. And just because he doesn't have super high relics doesn't mean that this isn't going to slap because of the Datacron, so not going to catch me out like that. Where's the mods? What are we talking about? Ooh, wow. Oh, another one. Yeah, none of my mods are on, I guess. They're probably doing something better with their Saturday afternoon jerks. Why aren't you living your lives in service to my stream? Alright, defense-wise, I need something I'm not going to miss. So, that Gar-IS... Ooh. Do you guys... What do you guys know... What do you guys know about Gar-ISC versus that? I wonder how that would go. Alright, that I actually want to keep. This is... potentially useful. I've got an attacker cron that I would use. I don't think I need this for anything else, so I think the high defense I can find a good use for. Probably should have this on defense with some light side team. That's how I feel about it. Gar-ISC versus Gas. I wonder how that's doing this season against the attacker cron if it's on Gas. Because I see he has Gas down. If I feel like it's even a little risky, I think I'm fast enough to do bounty hunters. So we still have like reasonably safe chance at a 65. But if Gar-ISC is still doing it, wouldn't that be interesting? Alright, let's get underway. Don't be greedy. Take the 2-stack. They're not at their most buffed, and she's actually just about to re-stealth with her special, so I would like to dispel her and hit Talon if we could, but yeah, she would have just gone back under right there. Okay, they isolated the Brute. Very nice. Very nice. And now we just chill. Ah, you killed the wrong guy. Supposed to kill someone else. Okay. It's not all bad. Should be hitting Scion. Man. Getting just giga drained out here. The defense is holding because we really need these sides to hold right up until we transform. Wow, chose not to kill the set. That's really, really good. Talk about a security blanket for C. Alright. Man, that's a solid boy. That's a thick lad. That's what that is. Alright, you get... Yep, that's when Talon can start to hurt. When she pops off. Finally got her frenzy ability going. Nevertheless, don't be like me and think that you need to mitigate the crits from Talon more than you need to have like Scion and Nihilus linked. Kind of a pain in the ass otherwise. Ideally, we hit targets that are not Scion and get the lock shock on them. Then we hit Scion when we have to, and now all of the enemy targets have lock shock, and then our special comes up that much sooner. Alright, I see what you're about. Almost there. Stay on target. Well, we wish you well. We wish you well, friends. Alright, 57 will do. C-arm set GBA 57. Such is the price. The Cere Malicos, and then this one. So, against the Nass, yeah, right. I believe that. I do. Okay. These people are using like Leia or JMK. Fair. I feel like we do want to use Leia up front. I don't think I need to worry about it, so it's whether or not I use it on Cere or... This isn't it. There. Okay. So if we didn't do this, what else would we be doing for the boss Nass run? JMK Riva apparently does the Nass. Traya, but for riskier banners. Leia seems like it's a slam dunk. These are all the hundreds, it just takes a while. So that means JML for the other then, right? I think people are doing JML, but isn't JML, isn't Nass anti-JML? Let me see if I can find data to support that. Because I know a bunch of people are doing JML successfully. So I'm not exactly sure what you do to block it. %. Yeah. Specifically jamming up JML. Talk to me. Okay. I respect that. And the path is thus revealed. There was something to this last time. Jedi Count JKR. We know that there's no revive with Malicos, so we don't need Jolie. That's right, it was about bringing Grandmaster. I remember now. Grandmaster was important to this. We had a lot of turn meter that we spammed into the team with that. How do we want this to go? Protection, ideally. Protection-based attacker, Kron. Light side, preferably. 55%, 26. Light side, special damage actually works for JKR and JML. So I kind of like the way that looks. What is that screaming? That is my daughter. That is my daughter squealing at her favorite parts of what I assume are Bluey downstairs. Because she is jumping on her trampoline, which I don't know if you can hear that clearly, because I can. But the squeals are usually squeals of glee. And if it was during the workday, I would run downstairs and say, hey, knock that off. But I'm not going to do that every few seconds here on stream. So welcome to my hell. Welcome. Should be fine with Gar ISC provided you pass the tenacity check. We'll see. It's probably not good enough for that right now. I moved some tenacity around. Alright, so the idea is just all in on... Yeah, we're going to execute Cal. That's what I did. I executed Cal. I didn't pound through him. We just pound through Malicos so we make sure we keep him on lock. Alright. Let's go. Hello there. Okay, stop that. Alright. No need to swap, right? Turn meter, we don't need buffs from this. I mean, it would be nice to have that gone, though, wouldn't it? That would be some shit. Let's have it then. Let's have it then. Okay, alright. Maybe that wasn't necessarily the very best move of all of my moves. Hey, wait, you can't do that. Stop him. Hey, alright. This is not going according to plan. You were supposed to actually do stuff. Alright, you gain nothing, because I didn't see that buff immunity was on Grandmaster before I just kind of hand-fisted that, so I'm sure we'll be fine. I'm fine, you're fine. Okay, that's good. That's already, already good. Okay. How about it? Thank you. Yeah, we can't... Yeah, I know. I know. Gotta push this back around. I need him to push the turn meter back and call him, get him moving. Maybe stimulate turn meter on him. Nah, you gotta keep slapping this guy right out. He's almost dead, but we're almost dead, so... No points. Yeah, exactly. And they got him without taunt, and now you guys are gaining turn meter. Not liking it. How about it, though? We got a turn coming? Nope. Nope. Uh-oh. Alright, withdraw. Worked for us last round. The difference was I didn't do the swap. They would be gaining turn meter, so fair. I could have just done the mark, and there's nothing he could have done about that, so we would have stopped the first rocks. The rocks wasn't disastrous, it was just making us vulnerable. The real disaster was when they had taunt off of JML. We'll see what he does. Let's see. So Slacker's good, JMK is good. What's JMK would certainly be higher banners. Slacker would be good for whatever's in the back. I do have Traya. Didn't I see something convincing about that? Very interesting. About 3 minutes either way. And this is an underman against some pretty serious stuff. I'd be curious to try it, but I also don't want to drop anything. I don't feel like I get too many drops this fight. Very high armor penetration. I'm disinclined to mess with it. Not many Bane attempts. Yeah, we could do that. Against the Cere team. Yeah, okay. guess it'll have to be that way then. And we'll see how it goes. So let's try it then. It was Savage lead, yeah? No talent. Is it really worth that? %35% win rate. Wow, that looks bad. That looks very bad, actually. I don't want to get jammed up there. So there isn't really anything super clever to be done about Cere, right? Cere requires something pretty blunt. Malgus isn't good for it. Jabba isn't good for it. I never call... Yeah, see, Traya, you use it... I forget which one you use to counter which. I guess you could use Malicos to counter Traya. I mean, I guess. High risk, high reward. Yeah, I know, man, but I don't know how rewarding. We'll see. Malgus has been a traditional counter to Cere in the past. I see on 6 attempts, some people are getting dunked out. Tank can work, has its cost. Okay, this is kind of like mine, so I see that this would also be pricey. Mostly messy is what it looks like. What am I expecting that I don't see? I need a strong answer for what I expect to be his Leviathan team, whether that's Saw or Mon Mothma. Ooh, wait a minute. Oh, damn. It was an idea I could have done earlier. I can't do that. Good day and good luck, Tass, says Hans. Hans Olo 69. Yeah, I hear you. I had no idea the Savage counter to Gungans was so low. I've never had it fail versus Nass. I didn't really sort on a lot of particulars for that. Division 1, 7. I mean, we can say attack minimum relic 7. Has attacking Datacron, yes. Has attacking Omicrons, sure. That's fine. We don't even need the talent one. We can just say those two, right? And then, as far as attacking Datacron, assume that it would be the support one, yeah? At least the support. And then we'll see what it looks like from there. 100% like this, 48% like that. Well, it's one attempt that way. Still, 48% seems... Nah, I'm not doing this. Alright, well, it was cool to look into it. So that means it should be like Slacker for one and JML for the other. Something like that. Yeah, so one of the two GLs gets used here on Nass. Slacker's the more powerful for anything. JMK is probably the cleaner. And there's nothing else that's budget for Cere that jumped out. But so be it. We'll just have to figure it out. Special forces, so we can ignore him. Taunt, and yeah, roll out. I got music in the background. Is that normal? Yeah, I have some background music on. Hopefully it's not too loud. I don't think it's too loud. Does that bother you guys? Tell me if it does. Alright, so we go for the stun on Nass and then just all in on that generator, basically. Alright. Ba-boom. I guess we could do the stun. I have done that before to some good effect. I guess we get all that off of us. Alright. And now, more or less, all in. Okay, I'm fine, you're fine, we're all fine. We're all fine. We're all fine. Call you. Nice. Stay on target. Dispel. Taunt, no assist, no free assist. It's okay, I'm not mad, you're mad. Sure. Let's go for the Nass. We're into the second life already. Stun on Nass once more. Keep old boy locked down as much as possible. Oof. No, stop it. Yeah, it doesn't really matter right now. It's not getting to the pop off. Can we get to that? Can we get to that thing? Thank you. Okay. It's not too loud, actually quite nice. Good, good, good. Glad you like the music. Sure is taking a while. Deflected, deflected. Can I ask what gives? Sure, let's swipe all this off of us and get the assist. Oh my god, that was not even... Boy, you best finish that off. Ah, yes, the non-participation portion of the show. Let us all sit back and reflect on those good times, those halcyon days when we took turns. Push turn to him, Yana. Maybe reset here. And do this. The dispel from Faust is what did that there. That's nice work. It's dirty work. Purge. Boy. Swipe. Get rid of this before we all try to heal him up a little bit. I don't think that's going to do exactly what I'm going for, but nevertheless, 64 will do. Alright, we got that marked down. The Cere Malicos. Right, we did JML, Jedi Cal, JKR, Grandmaster, and JKL. And the error here should have used JKR mark on Malicos immediately, instead of TM swap to remove buff immunity. Yeah, it seemed like a good idea at the time. Okay. So what do we do with you now, friend? Turn meter based things you eat up. Jabba seems like it's going to be bad. So are we just straight up accepting that it's JMK time? And then we're without GLs for the... No, we got Jabba still. Malgus. I mean, we got a whole bunch of good stuff. Didn't I see that Bane sometimes did it? Do I want to throw Bane at that and see if I get lucky? I guess I did not see any such thing. Malgus would be cool to have it work at this point. We know that there's no revive. The grip might still be good, but if we were to do Malgus, when people were doing that, how were they being successful? We looked at that, right? Yeah, some did support. Decent amount of defense. It's the turn meter game. So you just went for straight up damage. Health and defense seems like a strong call. This was on a tank cron? Okay. The revive, I'm sure, made no difference, but it looks like we could still just run that and be okay. Very good, then. So if I did Malgus, how else would I handle DTMG? I might try BKM. Was Malgus reserved for anything up top that I could see? I don't know. What do you do for GG right now? You guys said Wampa. I guess my Wampa could be thrown at it to see what happens. So I guess I don't have to worry too hard about that. I also think Raddus can do that, right? That's real. That's a real option. It would be nice to save JMK for the back. I feel like that's a risk worth taking here. So let's do it. If this fails, I will feel a little bad. Yes, I will. We should... A support cron would be dope. We'll be fast, and then we get the buff immunity. Does the... Would the buff immunity apply ahead of... I wonder. Would the buff immunity apply ahead of Crew's pre-tall? Would we prevent that? And then I could, like, kind of just grand dunk onto Malicos straight out the gate? I wonder if that's a thing. Where's the one I'm using for you? Piggy. That's right. Piggy Cron. Some good health. Yeah, man. She is enjoying her bluey down there. Full send on Wampa. Yeah, BKM is risky. I hear you, Enoch. I'll think about it. Alright. Let's see how this goes with tank. They're not preloaded. Tank engage. The advantage of the fast Malik. I believe some of you cannot be feared. Nope. Okay. You're not DI'd. Let's go in on our man. Okay. I see that you have tenacity on some of your allies. Okay. I don't want the counterattack, but it's whatever. Gotta have that in some of the alternatives. Do this. Shock there. We don't have the CBM. Do we need the heal? Doesn't look like we really need the heal. But some people were losing their Sith Marauder, so maybe we'll avoid that this way. Does he take any damage? Not enough. Not enough. You being stunned, or you being feared would be cool. Yep. Okay, that's kind of neat. We'll take that. Yeah, we'll have that right there. Okay. Looks like we're going to be okay, folks. Alright, Malgus still works. The dream yet lives. I'd like to follow up on the counterattack. How do we want to do this? We want to kind of take him on next, don't we? Yeah. Just make with the stunnings. Get the tenacity down. Nice. CBM, we get the double attack. Basic. Basic. Oh, yes. Ooh, man, that shit hurts. Stop that. I do need to have him with taunt up. This is good. Put the fear out. That's fine. Grand Dunk you. Yeah, that's a good move. Okay, and now we'll try and take out Fulcrum. Yes, definitely try to take out Fulcrum now with Cere on taunt. Good, good, good. Sure, we'll go ahead, take the fill up. Nice. No counter. Rain into just big hit. Try to get the kill. Nope, no dice. We tried though. Basic, basic. Yeah, but you're not going to take the critical damage. Dispel on tap. Beautiful. Beautiful. Fear. Okay. Stay topped. Stay frosty. Boom! Okay, yeah. 2 minutes to do the do. We gotta be kind of quick about it now. Ideally, we're saving this drain. Nah, we probably don't need to worry about that. Fear. Okay. 2 minutes. Still on time. Still on time. It would be cool to have some ability block action here. We'll just take the money and run. Bop, bop. Bop, bop. Almost around. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Save that shock. Nice. Okay. We can't use the drain from Malik there. Not any profitable use anyway. Okay. Oh shit. Yeah, we'll at least have our third stack now. I forgot about them. You can't do that. You can't have a tank revive. Only I'm allowed to have that. Son of a bitch. 30 seconds. Don't get caught. Doink. There it is. Alright. 45. So yeah, would have been perfect banners. Good to know. Okay. I like the look of how we're set up for the rest of the board now. Had our dum-dum, and now we'll be okay, right? Yeah, DTMG. Yep. Yep, Ray. Okay. Okay. We'll be okay. I feel better about it. So DTMG, that's going to be Jabba. We'll just eat that up. Right? Yeah, that'll be fine. Probably, yeah. EP, Mara Jade, Starkiller, Visas, and Mace. Okay, so yeah. Yeah. Alright. Swallow, Nass, RHF. And, that's kind of interesting. RJT. Alright, counter-wise for the top. What do we have? So we still have Traya. That's going to be a knockout for Trench. Bounty Hunters. I mean, yeah, we can take a look and see what we're looking at with potency on this. Ooh, it's probably not going to hash out. Yeah. Now, I think we are going to do Bounty Hunters on that. Let's do the monster math real quick. Check that we're good. 327 times 1.2 is 392.4. And I want to say that the slowest of the key bounty hunters is 318 plus something. Hold on, we'll check. We'll check. We don't have to leave it up to fate. So, yeah, they got tank stuff going on. That's interesting. Got a boss cron. Should be okay. He's 318, yeah? Okay. And then you are what? 352? So 352 times 1.2, that times 0.2 is 84, plus 318 is 402. So we're faster than Rex. By 10. So it's enough. Malgus Basic is so hard to watch. Yeah, it's time consuming. It's not the most fun for that reason. Alright, we've got considerably higher defense. I did spend some time re-rolling this cron, because even if I'm not always using it with Bosk, I can always find a good use for a strong tank cron. I don't even need the light side so much with something like a Leia, but yeah, I do have a Stormtrooper Han cron for her, so whatever. Anyway, this should be just fine. Super high defense, and just roll it out. Throw this out since you're about to get popped anyway. You can taunt top. That's fine. Pop you. We'll take the TM off this. We're gonna try and dispel that. Yeah, Rex is moving now, so that's a danger. It's a very serious danger. Very serious danger. Danger. Okay, you guys taking a bunch of turns there. Not my fave. Basic is a double tap for turn meter purpose. Basic. Okay, so we don't have anything like a dispel effect for this right now. Nevertheless, taunt up. Dispel here or stimulate turn meter. We could go for the turn meter thing. Good. You have to respect taunt, but you don't, right? I am trying to force this. Alright, that's the one we're looking for. So I think we'll end up sniping him out on the next round. I don't think we can blitz him. We just need to circle the others quickly. That's the game plan. Where's them crits? Where's them crits, young man? Give me them crits. There it is. Hello there. Okay, you still have the tenacity up. Not my fave. Nevertheless. Bop bop. How we doing? This is a double tap. Basic. Alright, that's gone. We're doing so good. Yeah, that defense is just brawny here. Manhandled. It's a classic. Alright. The Qui-Gon team. I don't know. Where to use Bane and stuff? So Rey Swolo. I guess we can use JMK there. That'll be probably the easiest thing. So what? We'll just smite the nest? Is this the nest that comes back? Or is this the really nasty nest? So this isn't the one that comes back. Alright. Yeah, I feel pretty good about that Malgus decision, honestly. Would feel worse if I didn't have Jabba to deal with DTMG, but being what it is. This Star Killer team. Didn't I have something written for that? I guess Bane's set could do it. Did I use set already? Yeah, I did. Could do Bane Savage? Depends if I need Traya. I mean, I do want Traya. Yeah. And then GG Stab. So what am I looking at using for GG Stab? First, there's an EP. Okay, Red Trooper. Traya. Good for Star Killer. That's kind of neat. 60 banners with GG, who is on defense. That's fair. So, Traya or Bane of some type. Interesting. All right. Regardless, that doesn't change how we're going to go about this one. Who do we want? AoE ability block seems like a real winner. Yeah. Attacker Cron gets us where we're trying to go the fastest. High defense Attacker Cron. Don't have anybody get chipped off cheaply. Do you hear that sweet girl making all that racket down there? Ooh, this one's kind of interesting. Who is this usually? I use this a lot with Star Killer. Am I using Star Killer? Star Killer is a valid option for Trench. Especially with the Attacker Cron. I know I've done that a bunch this season. Hey baby, what are you doing here? How are you? Daddy loves you. Alright, EP, Mara Jade, Star Killer, Visas, and I don't know, it could be anybody. It could be Juhani. You want my water? Have my water. Don't take my coffee. It's not for you, kid. Alright, we don't need a Cron this good, do we? Or maybe it's prudent. I don't know. This looks like... This health is really, really cool for Star Killer. What's the damage differential? This one's even better. Yeah, okay. So if we're doing it right, we don't need all this defense with Star Killer anyway. So we'll use this Cron here. This isn't my designate for Wampa. Not that we have to do that. Alright, let's see how this goes. Eat DTMG. There's someone we're trying to punk out. It'd be great to land the lockdown from Kersantin, the damage, the 50% damage reduction onto Night Trooper. Might be a little hard to do though. We'll see. I can throw out third on DTMG on the first go and kind of play it from there. Use Traya and save Bane. For who? Okay, now you don't get taunt, so I kind of get to do whatever now. I guess blowing you up would be ideal. So if we can get something like that going, you have high health, probably. So I'm thinking we can make a deal. Okay, you weren't really supposed to do that, I gotta tell you. You have insight and stuff. Yeah, I need Boba to get his turn, because you've got that alert going on. I'm not a fan. For that reason, mostly. Well, can't help but notice that you're resisting a bunch of my stuff. It's not my fave. Okay, so far so good. Hey, look at that. Could go for the ability block, but let's try and get the smiting. God damn, that's a big lad. What, you're gonna go under stealth. You still got the goods. It'd be really cool to call Leia over there. Yeah, we call Boba instead. Alright, push him back. Oh, we're back on him because we have to be. I see. even with that. Wow. Come on. There. Almost. I like that. Now you're going to revive him? Oh, alright, good. It's not on time. Which means you're going to be pretty close to on time for your ultimate, and then we're in the clear. I think that's the case. Yes, Sweetness. AoE ability block. Get it on Scout. Nice outcome. I don't need to land that right now. I just want to have the taunt here, if you don't mind. And then eat. Bye-bye. Yeah, so Seigomarü is proficient in Aurra versus Jabba. I thought that if I set it down with that super high defense cron, I might be able to catch him out. But then I was like, you know, with kind of what I'm planning on doing on attack, I might want him on attack, and here we are. Yes, Sweetness. I'm just slaying out here. It's good to know about Boba in here, because now I know that he's the one that's assisting and not Leia. It's important. Are you enjoying your book, Sweetness? Playing with your shapes? Alright, that should be enough. 65. That's a good one. That's fine. Yeah, the EP Mara Jade. What am I doing for that one? Use Traya and save Bane. Yeah, a full send on. Yeah. But who are you saying to use Traya on and save Bane? Curious about that. Seigomarü, have you made any moves? It's kind of late for you to have not started. Hopefully you will attack. Still haven't thought of a plan really for Trench. Or not Trench rather, but Qui-Gon. How am I dealing with Qui-Gon today? Guess we'll take your tab over. JK, Kit and GK, was it? No, Div 1, Relic 7. What's the Datachrome? Ability block. That's a good choice, actually. It's a good choice. Am I blind? Did I miss it? Really? Okay. So with the filters, okay. Defense Omicrons, put that on. And what do we got? DTMG, Malgus, JML, GG, Bad Batch, Cere, Gas. Qui-Gon. A Qui-Gon to match. We could do Qui-Gon to match. That's interesting. So is BKM not presently having a role? Hasn't Bane been used to overkill this in the past? Am I wrong about this? Why aren't you coming up? Why is there such little data? Maybe set minimum relic 5 and get something else. Yeah, okay, BKM 64. So we take it on the chin from JKA up front, right? And then we're kind of cool after that. Okay, I kind of like that. Okay, so BKM for Qui-Gon. Let's write that in. BKM, Paz, Grogu, Bam, and BKK. Trench. Who do I like for my tank for Trench? Hey, none of that. Get something else going. She's making a bunch of. Go get into some type of good ruckus somewhere, child. Go do some ruckus. No Queen Amidala team on defense again, we know. I guess we'll just knock this one out since we're here. We'll use Mace. Alright, Attacker Kron. We had one of you reserved for this purpose. This will do. Okay, step that. That would be nice if it lands that way. Well, we really want to stun here, though. And we didn't get it. Meets expectations, by the way. We won't get the buffs for this, but the stun seems like a generically stun. All this before his first turn. Man. Dispel? No, I don't think so. I think we'll do the middle. Okay, that's first life down. We'll save this for the finish because we'll want to do this after Django gets to do things. That stun, or that daze is nice. Now we can push him down directly. Just keep after him. Django's about to take his first turn. Okay, that's turn one. Good. Good. We'll be fine. Just need to not do anything that's gonna push his turn meter back. So just chill. Right? Top off here? Not quite. Get his next turn. Yeah. Okay, so he's freed up. Didn't even ship. Nice though. Alright, I'm gonna go get a drink and see what's bugging my kid here real quick. She's pissed about something. So I'll be right back and we'll keep on pushing on. Thanks for watching. All right. We're coming back. So I think there's like Traya for GG. Did I even look that up? Doesn't look like I did. Oh, so you didn't do any type of Sawluthan anything. Turn meter, yeah. Wampa, 0. Uh-oh. That doesn't sound like a sure thing. Tuscan seems kind of cool, though. Okay, so I guess Traya wasn't represented. I figured Traya would kind of be easy there. We'll have to be careful about that one, though. We can get TMR'd to death using something like Bane. That could be bad news. Yeah, I guess Raddus is still an option, right? 100%. How'd you handle that? You went with a support Krunk. I respect that. I really do. You don't have B2 to punish us either. So that's kind of cool. We might do it that way. Okay, we'll do it maybe that same exact comp too. All right. Light side support, max health damage. Then you got this one, which is just super giga health. No defense though. This at least would have 50% defense, but very little survivability otherwise. I feel like this is probably the better way to go. I don't know, man. 52% defense could be significant. Nah, we'll do this. All right. Who's first to die? It's got to be Stat. And then hopefully by the time we're killing other characters, we're close to popping off. There's no B2 to strip us, so as long as K2 is somehow able to keep taunt, he can easily lose taunt, but if we can keep him having taunt, we should be okay. Let's do it. All right. I rather liked that part. That was kind of neat. Oh. Okay, so now that we're allowed to do stuff, I guess the fight's already over, so... The mass assist here is actually bad for us, right? Let's cleanse all that off of us. Buff immunity's already there, so might as well body slam here. Yeah, that's fine. Not really gonna gain turn meter. Would be cool to push the turn right over to you, though. Brap-a-dap. Yeah, that's a good deal. We needed that. And then we're already at Hope. But where's our Dispel? Who is a Dispel? I don't think anybody does. So that means we'll still be eligible to take damage after this. But this is mostly about healing and less about damage. So we could bide our time. I don't think we need to, though. Because Droideka can't ignore Taunt. Okay. Ability block, land, nice. You open yet? Not open yet. Respect that. Alright. Stun? At the very least? Shouldn't have done that. I was thinking about the stun and not the TMR. Goofy me. Alright, at least we got our prod up. But now do stuff? Hi. Hello there. Okay. That was, insane. Even though GG got to pop off twice, that was it. Because the counter attacks from that second spin was the end to him, man. That's good night. Oh, Seigo started. Okay, here he goes, man. 65 on Queen, so maybe my sortie bid didn't work at all. We'll see, man. All right. Let's make a note of that on the sheet. Yeah, we didn't drop much, but we'll see. Nass, Gas, Cere, Malgus, Cal, Fulcrum. Alright, we'll see what he does. Going on from here, but time's getting tighter. What was my super sick, extra smart, clever idea for dealing with his Star Killer team? Yeah, Traya. I guess. Could do it with Bane, though. Let's think about that. What's the essence of that? What makes that work? I think some type of tank is key. Traya would punish all of these out-of-turn attacks outright. Ray Nest. Do I have a Ray tab open? Okay, let's see what we got here. Oh, and we'll say it's like that, but what were people doing anyway? Yeah, Star Killer. Alright. Ignore taunt or mitigate damage. I think it's gotta be ignore taunt. Not because we need to ignore taunt, but I don't think I have a mitigate damage right now. I guess that would be the better choice, though. Isn't that what this guy did? Yeah, you would think so. execute the nest and just move on. We'll focus down. Resistance hero fin. Do I have another mitigation one? No, so yeah, this is the best game in town. Alright, a little risky in that sense. We'll have to be quick. Gave ourselves pretty good odds. Check my DM, says Striker. I will soon. How's that grab you, friend? Doink, doink. It's very interesting stuff. You can't be smited just yet, so maybe just force this. Yeah. Might as well try and get this off of her. Not really a turn meter gaining team. This is always good to put on Ray. Okay. Nest is almost there. Almost able to be executed. Looks like we are going to be able to bully him down straight away, yeah? Okay. Stun even landed. Quite nice. You. How we doing here? Mash this one down. If we can. You're alive. You still can't be dealt with the way that I'd prefer. Good and slow, good and slow. It's proper. I respect that. I do. It's not convenient, though, I gotta say. Step it. Step it. Okay. Party's over. We can still execute. It would be great to remove all this and put the shield up just ahead. Okay, now you stop all that, goddammit. That's enough out of you. Basic here. Might as well get your inspired off. No profit from that. Basic here. Sure, we can do this. This is a good time for it, actually. Into this. And now I am going to kick the shit out of you. Just like that. It would be ideal to save this healing thing for after, but it's also good to have this DI right on time as well. All the DIs should have been ideally taken care of before the first ultimate, but now she only gets one whirlwind for 3 DIs, so it's alright. Cannot be killed just yet. Stop it. So you're under half, but that's not good enough for this, so we do this. Transfer back to you. Your high turn meter. I like that. I like that. Shields up. You're going to maintain this DI for a long time. Healing. No healing immunity here yet. Not quite. Not quite. Not quite. Finish the killing blow. Killing blow. Looking good. You're just an asshole now. That'll be enough. Alright, our man Seigomarü is moving along. Wampa with health and prompt recovery versus 100%. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Thanks for sharing that about the Wampa counter. It looks like it's yeah, it does. Yeah, it looks like it's 100%, so fair stuff. Okay, so that's 2 65s in a row for Seigomarü. You son of a bitch, you were supposed to drop on something. Okay, so that was a 65 on Cere. Damn it! Drop on something, you bastard. Okay. I'm really hoping for good things from you, Gas. I really am. I believe in you. It's important that you know that. Alright. So the trick would be to not drop any more banners, right? From here on out. So... something like this one. Alright. Gotta be clean. Yeah, that was insane. That GG counter with Raddus was nuts. The exposes just devoured that stat. That was nice. Alright, I really have to not allow myself to get dicked on by this. So do I actually have this properly sorted out? Speed up, high defense. Okay, I feel like Traya is going to be fine here if we choose to do that. Is there a reason I should feel incorrect about that? Okay, I didn't put on that. And then we can do the speed one. That's fine. A lot less of those, though. I don't know if that makes it significant. And nobody's probably doing Bane to Qui-Gon, but it shouldn't have any kind of issue, I imagine. Yeah, that should be fine. Why did no one do Traya? Makes no difference to me. So they're gonna attack a bunch. That's fine. That's turn meter fed to our man. Buff immunity on Mace. We'll isolate Mace. I feel like we should be okay. Yeah, I feel like Traya is a classic counter to this. That's what memory is telling me. No. 8. Oh god, stop. Wait, stop. Don't do that. Okay. So you get isolated. We need you to be freed. You're not going to be able to... You'll get the cooldown reduction for what little that's worth. We need her to die first, do we not? Because she'll revive otherwise. May as well... Who's next up with a sizable head? Basic, yeah. Yeah, that loop feels bad, man. Talent's not getting to go. Traya's not getting to go. Doesn't really depend on that. That's fair. But we're gonna lose Traya, I think. Can we do serious damage to you here? No, I don't think so. Well, I hope I remember right. Okay. That feels good. Just you wait. Just you wait. If Nihilus ever gets to do something, just you wait, you son of a bitch. God. Alright. I guess we can ability block her. That would be kind of cool to do. Better than the alternatives. This way we might even get the chance to do something with an anyone, which I think would be neat. Call me old-fashioned. Get rid of... I mean, this will you'll just immediately resummon her, though. So that doesn't really profit me much. I guess we can do it, though. Okay, do this. Stop that. Get under stealth. Good. Hit Savage more. That is actually what I'm hoping for. Alright. Good. You finally got a turn. I appreciate your participation in the fight, my man. You know, don't let people talk shit about you, Nihilus. You getting your first turn after half the fight time's over. Okay, so there's our bonus. And then hippity pop. How about it? How about it? How about it? Nope. We're gonna get set back. I can feel it in my bones. Yep. Just go ahead and just loot me for fucking ever. It's fine. I'm fine. We're fine. We're all fine. You almost got to that execute. I feel it. I think you counterattack if I hit you. Probably not the best move. Strategy speaking. Really getting rid of her is good though. You absolute ass. Okay, that's good. I'm into that. That's good. Is that it? Just you wait until I do an anything. Gonna get my dad. Stop it! Ah! This loop is insane. You guys just continuously TMRing me is gonna actually piss me off. Gotta kill him. And it doesn't kill. Meets expectations, if I'm being honest. Yep. Yep. Please. Thank you. Okay. Yep, that doesn't kill either. Also meets expectations. Fine. I'm fine. Why did I do that? Now Mace is gonna taunt. What the actual fuck is wrong with me? Come on! I think this is why people don't do this anymore. Put it on auto. Finish the job. God, that's so fucking irritating. We're literally just never gonna get to fucking go. I thought the attacks out of turn would have been more profitable to us. Yeah, we never got the chance to just out Mara Jade. That would have been what we were looking for. Well, we'll submit it. Hey, Beaver, thanks for the raid, man. Shout out to Beaver. What the hell? Why didn't that go? Rabbit. Oh, it's at Rabid. I was looking for Beaver. Appreciate you, man. Here's what a bitch. Yeah, that was annoying. That was annoying. He's already cleared this section, so we'll see what he does with the rest of it. So yeah, he was clean for the rest. We have to hope that we cost him elsewhere then. So 60 and 65 respectively. I'm not really sure how that breaks down, but pretty damn good. Probably 65 on Nass and 60 on gas if I had to guess. That's what I go with. Alright, we can talk about the back wall now. So Lord Vader, this Saw team, and then Rey. Or Leia, rather. I was trying to go with less drops this time, but we're already 2 drops in, and this guy hasn't had any, so we're on the back foot there. That really sucks shit. And you do tenacity down, so I can't even clean this up with fucking Wampa. How annoying is that? Because we could end up in the same loop with Mace and everything. That would be deeply, deeply, deeply irritating. Alright, go ahead and take our Mandalorians. Do this. I guess Sabine is a valid option. But no. I think I meant... No, I have a... I think I know what I did. Is this my good Sabine one? Yeah, that is the bonus one. Highest defense would be the right move. Probably still attacker, still light side. So you, reasonable choice. All right. Grand Pigus, take that damn hat off. No, not my real dad. All right, no, I see the hats off. All right, you get it. You get it. That's how you do it. What's up, Grax? First time chatter. Welcome, welcome. Somebody really doesn't like that. That's fair. That's fair. You like the bald spot better? That's your other option. Let's see. Okay. Glad you're having fun, Peter. Alright, so there's the thing we had to take right on the chin. And now we're gonna kind of like destroy you, yeah? Shield to her? Maybe. The shield doesn't feel like a bad idea. We could end the fight immediately after, though, with a well-timed birds. You are gonna spin right after here onto Qui-Gon. So that's gonna pop him off, and then we're immediately set up. So I think we will go ahead and do this. I guess we have to do that there. That's fine. Okay. Alright, I respect that. Thank you. Alright, so we cycle here. Yeah. Rat. Okay. And now you die. Actually, all of you die. You may all now die. Alright. Instead, only the worst one died. Which is okay. This, yeah, okay. Smite. Bye. Going to Qui-Gon Jinn Beck team because of the two light side. It's good chasing. Yeah. I think having like a Qui-Gon and Kelleran split in threes is going to be really good again with Jedi set 17. So why not? May as well finish the job. But having you stunned is nice. Bye-bye! On Kelleran, yeah, he did get blowed up. So, what do you got, Seigomarü? What did I cost you? Did I cost you anything, like, strategy-wise, or are you just going to march through the rest of this wall? Alright, you got Malgus to go after DTMG. We didn't have to fight that. Wait. Yeah, well, we'll see how that goes for you, my dude. Alright, what am I going to do for you? What's the best I can do banners-wise? I guess Bane. I would do Wampa, so the thing is, without EP to feed her the turn meter from his leadership, we could, if she has second available, we'll still get turn meter and she won't. And then we can smack. I need an R5 for the team. Yeah, that Qui-Gon team, I am sure if you're saying that you're using Lightspeed bundles, Grax, at that point, when you're still buying Lightspeed bundles, Qui-Gon Jinn will be a big performer in Grand Arena. So I like that. Yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? Attacker Crumb, high defense or health. Defense, health, attacker, prone. prod up. It's kind of nice. It can be dispelled. So if we do defense, we don't get to have a nice level 3. Yeah, I certainly, like, you feel like you could do it with Wampa, but it's like, why... Wait a minute, though. You know what? I'm thinking about the generic Wampa fight. I'm not thinking about specifically the Wampa Kron, right? That is a real thing. And I have it. So this is the right one. What is this? It's just more damage. We have defense. We have health. Got that extra stuff. I feel like we can do this because we're not, you know, this is bad news. This is bad news. This actually, yeah, I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna do this. This seems carelessly dumb to do this to myself. I love myself too much for this. So this is the best defense I can offer on an attacker. All right, we'll do this then. I see you were slow on the uptake. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Wop, 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 wop. Yeah. So this one. Right. Alright, we're all cleaned up. Ooh, says he had a drop. He had 4 on something. Oh, that's good. He got 4, though. Okay, so DTMG himself is back. Alright, so fine. We know he's not going to have to 3-shot that. But that's good. We only had 2 drops ourselves, so... Hope this matters? That's good, though. That's good. That's real good. That makes me feel a lot better about our chances. We still need him to get at least 1 more to be caught up. But here I am, 1368. Yeah, we need him to drop some more. Keep at it, Seigomarü. I believe in you. Alright, fleet-wise, it doesn't look overly complicated. Yeah, man. That Raddus counter to GG was pretty slick. I enjoyed that quite a bit. Seigomarü was really clean there up front. Okay, so what do? We did Traya. Yeah. You know, I feel like this has happened to me before, and it's just been long enough that I forgot. Because that feels familiar. 3+, comment, 1 drop. Nihilus never got to delete once. Kept having stagger triggered and repeated. Okay. And then Bane, Darth Vader to clean up the last 2. So what was that? That was then... What was it? Said 45, right? Yeah, just for the 2 of them. Okay, Ray Swallow worked. I think that was 64. Forgot to write that down, though. Alright. Looks like we're caught up. Alright, Seigomarü. What am I gonna do with you, man? No other moves yet, eh? Still strategizing. I respect that. I do. So... You think that was Malgus that he used? Because I'd be surprised if Malgus lost. In that fashion, where it's just DTMG standing. It doesn't seem like that would be likely. Alright, Executor. Negotiator. Malevolence. Alright, how do I want to do this? I think it's Chimera for Executor. Profundity for Negotiator. And Leviathan for Malevolence. Yeah. Alright. So, Chimera. Shit. How does this one even work? I actually have to look this one up. I don't remember. I write some of this down so I don't have to remember. Alright. Vader, Gauntlet, Imperial TIE Fighter. And then one more. Sith ship. So, could take you. Yep, it's been a while since I did this, but I think I remember. Scythe, Vader, TIE Fighter, TIE Interceptor, yep. Don't forget Defender. Yeah, we have Defender here. He's getting covered by my fat head. Don't worry about that, my dude. Appreciate you, though. Alright, yeah, so go after IG first, as always, right? We want the shield up. Meets expectations. You come out, and then we stun the Razor. Yeah, so you get stunned anyway. Right? No, that's a Leviathan, so never mind. But you will get stunned. Tenacity or whatnot. Do we get a lucky dodge? We got two. Dig that. We could buffs up. Buffs up seems smart. Could also do like a double. Yeah, I mean, we'll take the buffs up. Buffs up seems good. Brat. Come on, buddy. Give it to me. Come on. No extra dodge. Killing me on that one, bub. Okay, that's really not the way I need that to go. You're killing me, man. Gotta do this. Couldn't finish off the IG, so not really liking that, if I'm being perfectly honest. And you're still having that, so do I do this? Do I do the swipe anyway and try and get the kill? I feel like that's probably the smartest thing. Not mad at that. How we doing? How we doing? Okay, I'd prefer that you could get another special out. Ooh, this is a good time for this. Okay, so we get to delete someone else. Probably. I don't think this kills you here, so probably this one. Who do we save? TIE Fighter? TIE Fighter looks technically weakest, but we'll get another heal, and we want our tank to survive regardless, so we'll take this one. And then just try and pound him out. Stop that. Leave Brittany alone. Stop it. Okay. No debuffs to fear. Shields up. Heal. Out. Basic. Stun. Yeah. Come on. Yeah, here comes Boba. Ooh, it's not Boba. It's Reaper. Didn't expect that. That's not advantageous. It's not really great to bring you out right now either. I don't need that. I need to just finish you. So now you're down. We preserve your turn. Go after you. Butter. 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 How you doing? How you doing drop-wise, Seigomarü? What are we doing? How you cooking out here? No other moves up top? Down bottom? You sweating? You thinking? You scheming? Oh yeah, if you guys want to see what Luthen looks like, he's Relic 9 now, but this is him at Relic 8. 90k health, 356 speed, and an offense set, about 11.5k special offense. He's very nice. He's actually faster next week. It's good stuff. Next season, I guess. Alright, the rest of this should be pretty straightforward, yeah? Banner-wise and everything. Death's Helm, raiding in with a party of 2, man. Appreciate you, Death. How did it go? Shout out at Deaths. Appreciate you, my man. Alright, let's see here. So Profundity, this one. How do you want to play it? It's possible to lose your tank here. It is. So we'll take at least that. Take all 3? Maybe. What if it comes down to being that close? I'd hate. Sure would feel silly bringing anything I didn't need. Could bring Cassian, taking the risk that if we lose the tank, then nothing good happens. I think I'll take Cassian and him. If we need the tank, then we need the tank. And if we don't need the tank, then I would actually want the Dispel on the first reinforcement. And not the... Because you get a free Dispel with the second reinforcement. Not with the first. Ships kind of suck, but they have to deal with my JMK versus my JMK and my DTMG with Zombicron and Traya in the back. Okay, Zombicron? Wow. Alright, let's see here. Go immediately after him. We'll try and crush him. Beautiful. Now we'll pull him out with the capital immediately. Typically, I'm actually going to go ahead and use this now because we can see that it'll be a while before Negotiator does the mass assist. Now we pull you a high. How are you? Okay, so we do have to deal with that, but it is what it is. Deal with you a bit. Kill him. That's fine. Accelerate. Go, 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 go. Get that speed up. Basic. Brap. Alright. Looking good. Looking good. Risk any type of banners. No, I don't think so. We can just push. So this might be a waste, a double waste. We'll see if we actually need reinforcements. Yeah, still have to hit you, that's fine. Hey, thank you for the assist, my dude. It's rare that you do anything, but I'll take it. Go ahead and get that. Punk him down. Okay, liking it, liking it. How we doing? What's the state of the ultimate? Close, close. Still don't need a dispel of any kind. Just blitz him down. Okay. Push again. Shake. Nope, that's another good. Yeah, that could have been. Oh shit, that is bad. You're gonna get a heal off this though, yeah? Let's take that. Jesus. Alright. First, no more of you. Appreciate the complete lack of assists. It's good, it's good, it's good. Do that. Why did you switch targets? What did I miss? Why don't we just do this? You're gonna have an AoE, so that's actually gonna tax me a banner after all this time. But it's so important that these ships get down now. That's fine. There's that tax I was referring to. Finish this ship. We'll get to do another heal. Perfect. Perfect! And some banners back. It's almost there. 74 will do it. Seigomarü still stalled up. Yeah, like this. Probably gonna play some Helldivers after this. If you guys, anybody wants to play. Man, I want pizza. Good pizzeria near me. Hey, stop that now. Yeah, I mean there is that. You can take the turn meter feed. It's fine. Never feel like a bad choice. Heals. Good move. Good move. Good move. Okay. This one. Now I don't really care about your extra turns. Bye-bye. We're a stone's throw from the takedown. I think we get a heal, don't we? 50% health. That would actually top off that ship, but I think we end the fight here. Summon. Summon. Yeah, we do end the fight, so I'll take the end. Game was like, alright, 74. Okay. Well, we're clear. Little bloodshed. 1807. Not a terrible score. Looks like we did get down the Leia. Alright. Respect. 65. No less. did have a different idea for that. I intended to actually set Sabine, so a little disappointed that I forgot about that. But yeah. Yeah, Fawn and Boyle. Okay. DTMG, Moff Gideon, and who? Who did I put in? I'll comment on how all this went here in just a minute. I'm just marking up my notes to the present. Okay, I had Scout in there. Nice. I mean, this is amazing if it held. 4 plus. So DTMG gets a revive. It's kind of cool. Alright, GG, stat, B2, B1, has a fun that, Ray, Swallow, on Chewie, who I have put a little bit more love into their mods lately, Han and Chewie. They really haven't been touched up in a long time. Frenchwa, Dooku, Django. Alright, so we'll see how he does. Alright. I'll give you the banners to date on Seigo's attacks. So Seigomarü hit Queen Amidala for 65, Cere Malicos for 65, Nass for 65, and Gas for 60. Alright. In the back here, he's just taken down Leia for 65. Up top, we were just saying he killed everybody but DTMG here, so 4 banners there. Now he's on to Rey as we speak. He's still got to go through GG and Trench, and that's where his attacks stand. Now, as far as my job went, bottom front, here against his Sith Eternal team, Reva was a quick 65 on that, just exploded with the Reva Cron. So, went exactly to plan. Cere Malicos, I used JML last round, I want to say, or the round before on stream, and it worked just fine. It failed today because when JKR got his first turn, instead of just marking Malicos, which I previously had been doing, I decided to do the turn meter swap to JKL, you know, thinking to immediately stun after that. And I did, but then it took, you know, ever so slightly too long for JKR to get his turn again, and Malicos got to do rocks, which didn't kill anybody, but it wounded people such that over the course of the next couple of minutes, they were able to eventually get the taunt off JML and quickly chip off the side. So we had to withdraw from that one. And it's okay, because I had Malgus left over, available, and we used that with the Gritcron. We're very careful about our control and got a 45, so it would have been a 65 on the first go. Alright. Against Nass, Jar Jar, whatever, you know, the full Nass team with the Nass Cron. I went in with Slacker, Faust, Hux, Sit, and FOSF for 64. Very nice. Against his Traya team, C, Armor, Set, GBA for 57. Looks like he got another successful kill there. Against his Starkiller here in the back, I kind of had a brain fart. For some reason, I had a memory tickling me saying, yeah, you know, why wouldn't Traya work here? Traya should be fine here. And then the issue, of course, is it's not really that you're worried about getting beat down. It's not that you're worried about them pulling down the Star Destroyer on you. What you're worried about is the tenacity down, plus the stagger, plus the AoEs that keep your characters on lock for most of the fight. And we just barely got it down to Mara Jade and Mace, which, if you had to pick 2 characters to not really want to take Wampa against, regardless of whether she's got a Datacron, that would be the 2. So we didn't do that. We went in with Bane and cleaned it up for 45 plus 3, 48. Against his DTMG team, yeah, so this guy's generally pretty flawless with Aurra on offense against this, like 62 to 64. And I wasn't really feeling that, so we pulled Jabba, and he came in very handy, 65 banners here. Against the Rey Swallow, we had JMK, Cat, Padme, Ahsoka, GK, 64 banners, took it right out. Just as well, because, yeah, Cere Malicos was on defense, and hopefully it drew something that matters. All right, did you get something else? What are you doing in here? Okay, yeah, you did take down Rey, and that was indeed a 65. I think Leia can do that. He's done Leia, I want to say. So, 65. Fair. Very fair. And I hope you drop something else, buddy. Not making life easy for me. All right, up top side, against his Qui-Gon team. Yeah, just BKM, Paz, Grogu, Bam, and Bo-Katan Kryze, 65 banners. Against his Gas 501st, Bounty Hunters still works. Aurra Boss, Grief, Mando, and Zam, 65 banners. Against his Trench, Dooku, Jango, Newt, and Watt, we use Starkiller, EP, Mara Jade, Starkiller, Visas, and Mace for 65. Against his GG Step, this was hilarious. Raddus, Jin, Cassian, K2, and Biston. The K2 was surprisingly actually the MVP here, because it was the counterattacks into Stap, who had stacked so many stacks of expose on himself that, yeah, K2 just slapped his shit. It was amazing, and the team just kind of melted. GG did a couple attacks. The counterattacks into him similarly melted him, and it was a pretty smooth journey to 65 from there. Just had to wait out that droideka a little bit. As far as fleets go, I miss having my music, man. Where's my music? All right, as far as fleets go, yeah, so he had Executor, Triple Attacker set there. Note that instead of Boba Fett, he had Reaper. I'm not really sure what that's for. There's like I forget what that guy's reinforcement does. I know he has a buff removal ability. I wonder what that's for. I wonder what that's meant to jam up. But anyway, I had Chimera, Leviathan, and Profundity to use here for offense. So the way I chose to divide it up was assign Chimera here to Executor. And then I have, Profundity for Negotiator and Leviathan for Malevolence. So that's exactly how it went. The Chimera fight was 71 banners. Profundity versus Negotiator was 74. Leviathan versus Malevolence was 74. That covers everything. Let's see what he's up to. Okay, so he just got another team in the back cleanly. Got Lord Vader, so that's probably a one-shot. 65. Oh no, 65 was the previous attack. Yeah, because this is only counting up to 639. No, 64 right there. Okay. All right. That's not good, man. I really feel like I need you to drop another fight. Could you do that for me? Because it would be meaningful. I would appreciate it. Gonna go ahead and need you to do that, bub. How do we do? The Arge. Let's go, Tass. I was so close to actually joining a stream. Dude. No, it's not too late for you. So, okay, yeah. Hey, man, that's on you, dude. But glad you made it here. I know you're usually just catching me on the VOD, so good to see you, man. We're just watching what he's up to right now. We're mostly done, but let me go ahead and finish out the predictions. So we were definitely on the underside today. Let's see how you guys guessed. 97% of you went 3 or less. Smart call. I have been getting beat up a bit, so I was trying to make sure I certainly wasn't going to have that happen. Oh, thank you for the follow 24 minutes ago, Grax. Missed that. Appreciate you. All right, what are you up to, Seigo? I need you to drop something else. Get in there. 45 minutes to do 4. Yeah, I mean, he's got plenty of time. It's just whether or not he drops anything else and has to spend time sweating anything out. All right, well, I think I'll to not waste time, because there's other people like Fatal that usually stream here in the last hour, I'll go ahead and get ready to raid you guys out. If you do want to see how this ends, I will be in my Discord. If you're not already part of my community, that is the place to find out when I'm going live, or if you want to be in touch. So definitely do that. Yeah, hopefully this guy isn't a master of the hour like Fatal. Seigomarü frequently goes at this time, so I think he's well accustomed to wrapping things up with less than an hour. I think he's got that going. MP, you seem like a chill dude. I try to be, still trying to win a lot, so we'll see. Anyway, there's a Discord link. Next up is my YouTube. So I do upload my Twitch VODs there with chapters added for easy browsing, but I have other Swugger-related content there that you may be interested in. First are the Datacron set videos. So Datacron set 16 was the previous one. We're about to have 15 expire. 17 is the brand new set. I just recorded that the other day here with Aesop Rock. My patrons are already enjoying that, but that will come out for public release here on Monday. So look out for that. So you have the Datacron set reviews. You also have my mod guides, which was something that started off as you guys' requests. I actually do need to catch up a little bit, because now your new Night Sister characters like Night Trooper, Death Trooper, Peridia, these are free-to-play farmable, so look for those videos in the very near future. But yeah, a lot of engagement, a lot of interest, a lot of growth on the YouTube channel in particular because of the mod guides, so thank you guys very much for your interest there. And then, of course, I have my Grand Arena Focus podcast, Plotting and Scheming, that I make with my friends Dagger, TJ, Sasha, Aisha, and Fatal. We go over the week in review, how we handled the meta matchups, our favorite attack and defense of the week, how we're going to apply the lessons to the next week, and anything else that is worth sharing, that we think is worth sharing with you. So, yeah, and then, of course, if you like what I'm doing here and you want to support the stream, I do have a Cash App. Some of you asked that I get one, so it's $Tassinix. But if you'd like to get a little something back, there is also my Patreon. So let's throw that up there. Patreon.com/Tassinix. For any upwardly mobile Grand Arena player, there's something there of interest for you. At $5 a month, you get your foot into the Task House. You get early access to Plotting and Scheming, as well as those aforementioned Datacron set reviews. You also get a dedicated text and voice channel where you can usually find me lurking. So if you want to be in touch, that's the place to find me. Thank you so much to Andrew, Arj, Brock Thudsteel, Deadpool Cow 28, JJ's Productions Twitch, Jobin4527, Johnny B. Ottawa, Ray's Malgus, Renee Bebe, Sam Vimes, Squed, Stark Strategy Gamer, Sweens14, White Wolf, and Zoltre. Moving up to the $10 a month tier at VIP Access Plus, you get the Patreon bundle for me and for OmegaBot. So if you like that detailed scouting report I did on my opponent at the start of the stream, that is a feature of OmegaBot where I get that downloadable HTML report. I get those different tabs of information that I can thumb through, the embedded hyperlinks to quickly look up counters, what's worked, what's failed, and also being able to pull greater than 2 weeks of history if you wanted to get a broader sense of what your opponent's about. All features of that OmegaBot Patreon. So thank you so much to Stryker and Sotnikam for taking that offer. At $15 a month, that's the DoubleBot bundle, so Patreon access to me, OmegaBot, and to Hot Utils, which is the premier tool for your mass mod and loadout management. With a couple clicks, you can jump between your Grand Arena, Raid, TV mods, quickly go through your mods, help in your Grand Arena scouting, a whole bunch more. Thank you to Quig, Ibenex, Sir Boss, Funky, Focus, and General Milan for taking that. And at the top of the list in Jesters Club Elite, Nomads Reaper, by far my biggest supporter here over the years, has popped into stream from time to time, literally dropping hundreds of subs, thousands of bits, just incredibly generous support over the years. Appreciate you so much. All right, and of course, last but never least, our special thanks. First to Yoda Force, my guildmaster way back in the day when I was at Vanguard. He bought me the mic that I'm speaking to you on right now. Though he has long since quit the game, we remember him fondly from the other side here. To Mrs. T, my wife, who has been doing a very fine job running interference with my rambunctious and squealy daughter today, who's very much enjoying herself. somewhat at our expense, which sounds about right. Nevertheless, thank you. And of course, to my co-hosts on Plotting and Scheming, Dagger, TJ, Sasha, Aisha, and Fatal, thank you, gentlemen, so much for making the time on a weekly basis to record our show. What with family, work, and sometimes kitten-related pressures, it can be difficult to, coordinate 5 people to make our show, but we're still getting it done on a weekly basis. Appreciate you guys so much. The show is great. I think we're going to keep getting on better, and you are such an integral part of that. So thanks so much. All right, let's come back on over to the main scene. Get ready to rage all out. Who's live? Gotta be Fatal, right? Fatal's gotta be live out there by now. There he is. Bunch of risky, fast fights.
Clear.
Okay, setting y'all up for the raid. Let's go drop in on him. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. As far as round 3 to close out the season, I should be streaming that tomorrow night between 8 and 9 p.m. Eastern is when I plan to start. For the actual announced going live time, stay tuned on my Discord for that. But otherwise, thanks for tuning in. We managed to clear more quickly than we have in the past, so grateful for that. But until tomorrow, it's been real. It's been awesome. It's been real awesome. Take care.